Hello everybody, it's been a little while since I've put up a video. I've been kind of busy. Dad cut his hand, had to have surgery, and I had a cold, which I've still got. Went to Coles today, went to the stock feed place, and I stocked up on animal food because you can't get any in Coles or Safeway or Aldi's or anywhere at the moment. We bought enough to last us a month because nothing's changed. There's nothing on the shelves. We went to Coles, which I don't normally shop at. No meat. No meat at all. Managed to get powdered milk, no toilet paper, but I basically went on a frozen veggie hunt more than anything, sour cream and milk, so I can dehydrate because I've run out of stuff to dehydrate. We're not going to go to the community meals anymore. We're no longer allowed to go anywhere that gathers any more than 500 people, but my biggest concern is my dad. He's 69, he has lung disease, blood pressure issues, he's compromised. So I'm just being careful. We've jumped from to 199 to 148 confirmed cases in 12 hours. We still only have 3 deaths, and we have 26 people who have recovered. I'm currently watching this pretty carefully, if I can get this onto the screen. I'm not so much concerned for myself, but for my dad. We're only going to local areas now, stocking up on medication. But while I was in Coles, once again, there was a woman with 2 kids and her husband who was shopping because there's nothing, who has a little girl who has diabetes, and she needs a particular diet, as a lot of diabetics do, but this kid wouldn't have been any older than about 8 years old, and this woman out of nowhere just comes flying with her trolley and starts yelling and screaming at her because she's got 2 of everything and she's got a full trolley. And I stood there, and look, there's not much I could have done, but I stood there and not left the sour cream area more because I was concerned for this woman's safety. And this old lady was going on about how one of her friends runs a shop or something to do with the elderly, and that they can't supply them with food because there is none, and that it's not fair that people like her are running around and grabbing. And look, she didn't have a lot. She had a full trolley, but she didn't have a lot of stuff that I would consider staple food, because look, there is none. There's no pasta, there's no rice, and this whole new thing of not being around for more than 500 people that was announced yesterday has made people do a second wave of panic shopping. And look, I'm going to be honest, it is becoming a bit scary. More of the fact on how there is nothing on the shelves. People are getting in fisticuffs. And this poor lady today, like, she was almost in tears And even when she told this woman that my daughter is diabetic and I need to make sure she's got food, she didn't care. Now, I have a family of 7 and I have kids with autism who are particularly fussy, and Jessica is already struggling because I'm having to limit them to what they are eating on a daily basis. Not so much what, but the amount of the same thing, so everybody else is getting it, because I can't replace it. I couldn't even replace 2-minute noodles, which is crazy. But I bought stuff today specifically for dehydrating, because we can't get food from community meals anymore. I don't want to risk my dad more than anything. We're debating on going bowling on Monday, which we do every Monday night. I'm not putting myself in lockdown, but I am limiting where we go. It's caused a lot of anxiety for my kids. Got an email on Thursday that there is a high possibility that Jacob's school will be shutting down for 2 weeks. Which, if his school gets closed down, then both the girls who are, I've got kids at 3 different schools, but Jacob's school's the only one that's keeping me informed. None of the kids will be going to school. None of them. Hey, I'm in the middle of a video. You want to come and tell the people how you feel about what's going on in Australia at the moment?
With what?
With the virus?
To be honest, they shouldn't be that scared about it, but at the same time, grab what you need, not too much of it.
Because that's annoying, isn't it?
Yes!
Because you're limited on how much food you can eat in the house now?
Yes, and I'm a greasy guzzle. I'm also a foodie. I love good quality food.
Am I a good cook?
Yes, I love your cooking.
Well, that's a start.
But I hate Dad's cooking. He burns the meat.
Don't make me laugh, it makes me cough.
Don't. Just laugh.
Yeah.
This is Jacob's. Why is it in heels?
I have no idea. I noticed the other day, actually a couple of hours ago, that it was in here. I'm pretty sure it's full. I hope it's flat. Is it flat?
No.
Oh, bring it here. Turn it on. Let's add some fun to this video. Oh, it's obnoxious.
Let go of it.
Oh, actually, get rid of it. I'll probably get copyrighted for that. The last video I did, I got copyrighted for, and I'm assuming it was the music in the background at the supermarket.
Soon, Mama would like to do a video on how the family reacts with a transgender child.
Yeah, we can do that. But yeah, as I was saying, this poor lady who has a child with diabetes. It's really hard to try and do a serious video when you've got a psycho child in the background doing weird crap. So how do you feel about only being using 2 toilet rolls a day? Because we're going to run out if we use any more.
I didn't know you were
Have you noticed that?
gonna add that into the whole family situation.
Have you noticed that there's only 2 rolls in the toilet instead of the whole 25?
Your camera looks dirty.
It is dirty.
It's very fuzzy.
Oh well.
It's not focusing either.
Oh well. It's not like as if I'm the most attractive person in the world that they need to see perfection. Charming. Well, anyway, I guess at the end of the day, the more scary thing about this is the fact that I'm concerned about how I'm going to feed everyone, because it seems to be the biggest rush to the supermarket.
Oh, by the way, the supermarket did stock up last time when I went with my friend to buy cookies.
They're stocking up in the mornings. They've got plenty of food. This is what they're telling everyone. They've got plenty of food. They're stocking up in the mornings.
Yeah.
And by 12 o'clock in the afternoon, all the staples like pasta, rice, sugar, like I couldn't even get the normal milk. I managed to get powdered milk though.
Yuck!
Well, if we have to, that's there.
I don't even like normal milk because of the crap we put in it to preserve it.
I know. When we get land, we'll buy a cow.
Yes. I will milk it.
So
I do that.
there is enough food. It's just that people are going nuts and double buying. But at the end of the day, if you don't eat, you don't shit. So we don't need you to go and buy so much toilet paper. Unless you're eating the toilet paper. It's not much fibre in
that. You know
that.
what I find amusing? Toilet paper is becoming valuable, yet at, I think it's Upper Fenchurch Gully's station, there is toilet paper all over the train tracks.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
That's what I find amusing about this whole situation with the toilet paper.
That it's been wasted.
Yes.
That kind of makes me angry. Like, because you go to the supermarket to buy toilet paper and there is none. And I tried to get nappy wipes today because, you know how for the cats I use the nappy wipes to clean up their mess, and if you guys spill something, I just use the nappy wipes.
Yeah.
Because normally I can get about, I don't know, 1,000 nappy wipes for $7 at Kmart in a box.
Mom, your camera angles are going to trigger many people.
I don't care.
You're holding it at an angle.
Obsessive compulsive.
No, YouTuber child.
Okay. You can't even buy nappy wipes. And if you do, you're limited, which is great. They have put a limitation out now. You're only allowed to buy 2 sugars, 2 pastas, 2... The thing is, I was discussing with somebody in the supermarket today that they get more than one family member to go in there. So the mum will go in and buy 2 of everything. Then the dad will go in and buy 2 of everything. And if they've got a teenager, then they go in and buy 2 of everything. And they've actually been caught doing it.
To be honest, you don't need to panic. Sure, it's spreading.
No,
It's going to spread.
it's just a matter...
But it's not a big deal.
Well, it is.
It is a big deal, but you don't need to stockpile on food and toilet paper.
And what concerns me is the elderly. Like
The elderly and the infants is what is mainly concerning me.
Because today, when I went into the supermarket, there was elderly in there, or elderly. Let's learn to speak properly.
Yes.
And she was telling me that she can only do her shopping once a fortnight, and there's things that they eat on a regular basis that they can't get. And like, you know, the Australian meat shop down the road, like actually it's probably about 5-10 kilometres away from us.
Yeah.
The one on the corner opposite the petrol station.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's empty, and all they deal with is meat. It is completely empty. You cannot buy minced meat. So
You need vegetables.
we've got vegetables.
No, what I'm trying to say is, don't stockpile on meat. It'll go off. Stockpile more on the vegetables and the fruits.
Well, I don't know if people have thought about the fact
Water.
that if we bought water today, but we've got tank water, and we've got I've got
Yeah, that's why with the whole water situation, when you said if they poison the water or have to shut it off because the workers are sick, I was just sitting here like, well, we've got tank water, we're good.
But that's worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario
Like,
situation.
Yeah. That is worst case scenario. But people have gone mad, and that's what scares me. Not the virus itself.
No, the
fact
virus.
that people are acting
Yeah, you have
irrational.
Yeah, you have reassured me that this virus is not too worrisome. But what my main concerns are is how everyone else is reacting about it, and when this whole entire virus situation is over and we've got a cure for it, we might not have enough stock stuff.
That'll take 12 months before they get a cure.
Yes,
And
I get that because of the game I play.
And it is going to affect our food industry.
It already has.
And it will affect small business and large business and all of that.
You're going to flip the veggies, aren't you? You're going to leave them on the kitchen floor.
I'm dehydrating them. I'm filming, by the way.
Filming what?
A video
Before.
of the whole entire
My
situation.
YouTube?
Dad, you've got like 3 people in this house that do YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I might edit that out. But anyway, I'm dehydrating them. That's why they're not in the freezer.
My hair's getting in my eyes. I want green hand eye. But that isn't my main priority right now.
No, but will it be on the shelf is the question.
Just stockpiling on hair dye.
Sorry, that was uncalled for. But what concerns me about this virus is Dad.
Yes.
Because of his age and because he has lung disease.
Also with Dad and his heart disease is my main concern.
You're talking about your father.
Yes.
I'm talking about my
I
dad.
know you're talking about your father, but I'm talking about my father.
Mm.
Like, I understand Granddad's situation, but Dad's situation at the same time. One's got lung disease and the other's got heart disease.
Mm. So, that is concerning. Anyway, do you want to wrap this up before I get interrupted again? Because I was getting quite serious before you walked in.
I was going to the bathroom and then you called me. So I was like, okay, what do you want? You wrap it up because I don't know how you end your videos. Plus, I'm getting really intrigued by this video of a family with a transgender child.
Okay.
They have 2 transgender children.
Okay. Alright. So, on that note, we will wrap this up. And I pray that everyone stays safe. Do what you need to do. Don't go mad. God bless. Good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you on the next one.